Hello, welcome to Verbling Chemistry class. I'm Libby, I'll be your teacher today. This is an advanced level class. We'll be going over some basic chemistry concepts, focusing on atomic structure, the structure of the atom. So we'll wait for our students to log on. Why don't you go ahead, if you're watching this, and click that green Join Class button and join us today for some chemistry. And I look forward to talking about some science with all of you. I studied science for my university bachelor's degree. I studied biology, so I took a lot of chemistry courses as well, and I'm very excited to talk about chemistry with all of you. All right. Hi guys. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, cool. Just getting some of our materials together, and now I'm ready to go. How are you, Alex? How's your day going?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good. What time is it for you now?
It's 6 p.m.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So you're a few hours ahead of me. It's 3 p.m. for me.
Yeah.
I just taught a few classes of French students today, and they're all very excited because their school vacation starts soon, so they don't really like to listen very much.
Oh.
It gets a little bit difficult right before break because all the kids just want to party and have fun, and they don't really want to listen.
You teach kids, not adults?
I teach, they're older. They're between 16 and 18 years old.
High school student.
Yes, that's exactly right, Peter. They're high school students, so they're fun, but they can be a little bit difficult because they're just old enough to really, have their own opinion about things, but they're not quite old enough to quite have the maturity level that might be nice. So they're cool, but sometimes they take a little bit of discipline, I guess.
Stormy age.
Are they
Yes.
are they very different from American kids? The French kids, what are they like?
They're a lot the same. The way they act is pretty similar, but I think it's a lot different because the system is very different here in France. In America, the school day is only about 6 hours long. In France, the school day is 9 hours long.
Oh wow!
So it's a much longer day, and I think the students are very tired a lot. They work hard, but I think it makes them not really want to learn. So they sometimes have trouble being productive because they just have a long day. So it's a very different system. I think the kids are similar, but they're put under a very different structure. Okay, so I think we have enough people to get started. Someone's got an echo running on their thing. I think, Mehmet, is that you? Okay, good. I think it's gone. So make sure that you close your Verbling window if you have the Google Hangouts window open, because if the Verbling window is open, it will make an echo for you. So make sure to wear headphones and close that Verbling window, and then you'll be good to go. Okay. Welcome to class, everyone. This is an advanced level class looking at chemistry. My name is Libby, and I'm a teacher here at Verbling. I studied human biology for my bachelor's degree. So I got my degree from Stanford University in California. And when I was there, I also took some chemistry classes. Today, the chemistry we are going to talk about is pretty low chemistry, so probably a lot of concepts that you already know, but we're going to go over it in English. It will be very good practice to get some vocabulary when it comes to talking about chemistry in English. Because this is an advanced class, I'll be speaking a little bit more quickly and using a little bit higher level vocabulary than I do in my other classes. Don't be intimidated, stay with it, and if you don't understand something, just stop me and ask me, or feel free to always ask written questions in the Verbling classes typing box. So I'd love to meet all of you. It would be great if you could introduce yourself. So say your name and what country you're in, and your favorite dessert. I always like to know people's favorite dessert. So my name's Libby. I'm in France right now. I'm from America, but I'm living in France. And my favorite dessert is chocolate mousse, which is perfect because they make very good chocolate mousse in France, so I can eat it whenever I want. And let's see, do we have Alex? Can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Yeah, hi, my name's Alex. I'm from Republic of Georgia, and my favorite dessert is ice cream. Ice cream. I love ice cream.
Great. Okay, cool. Good to have you back, Alex.
Is this a dessert or dessert? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I love having ice cream for dessert. I really wanted some yesterday, but all the stores in my town close at 7 in the evening, so I couldn't go buy any. I was very sad. Okay, Juan, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, hi everyone, my name is Xuan, I'm from Vietnam, and actually I don't eat
Estoy como en un lugar, lo tema Newport Beach.
You don't eat dessert?
Yes, I think it's not popular in my culture.
Yes. Well, that's okay, because I'm sure you eat plenty of other delicious things without having dessert. All right, we have Jerome. Jerome, are you here?
Hi, I'm Jerome. I live in France, and my favorite dessert is ice cream too.
Great. Okay, cool. Peter, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. First of all, please pardon me because I got a cold.
Oh.
So I can only speak softly and slowly because yesterday night I saw a doctor. He suggests me not to talk too much. It's better for me to keep quiet. But since this is a conversation class, so I have to talk a little bit more. Okay, I'm from Taiwan. I'm living in New Taipei City now. 2 hours ago, I just came back from my work. Now I'm a cleaner, but before I was a teacher. My favorite dessert is cake, but except cake, I like this. Can you see? This is what? Wheat fiber. Wheat fiber. Okay.
Oh yes, yeah, wheat fiber.
Fiber. Yeah. I sometimes after the meal, I would like to try some. So, okay.
Good. Great. Thank you. I'm sorry about your cold, so we'll make sure to try to let you speak quietly so that you don't ruin your voice. Okay, so Rodrigo, are you here?
Yes, hi. My name is Rodrigo. I'm from Brazil and I like to eat ice cream too.
Good, a lot of ice cream fans. Okay. Russell, are you here? Russell, okay. Let us know if you get your microphone working.
He says he can't speak. He just
oh,
wrote
he's in the other chat box.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So that's okay, Russell. We will just look for your participation in the chat. For those of you who are, if you're able to use the box that says Verbling classes to write stuff, that's preferred. If you can't use that, you can use the box that says chat. But I really prefer to use the Verbling classes one. No worries either way. And okay, great. So Yusuf, and Yusuf, you're also typing. Do you have a microphone?
Can you hear me?
Oh yes, I just heard you. Yeah, you were fuzzy for a second, but I think I can hear you now. Can you try again?
Okay, I am here. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I am from Algeria.
Great. Cool. And what is your favorite dessert?
What does it mean, dessert?
Something sweet that you eat as a special treat, like ice cream or cake or something sugary.
Milk. I like drink milk or eat meat.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
My father lived in Algeria when he was younger, and he really liked it there. He always tells me stories about when he lived in Algeria. So he said it was a very cool experience. So welcome. Thank you.
Thanks. Welcome.
Okay, so we are going to get into some science today. Like I said, we're going to be doing chemistry at a very basic level in terms of scientific knowledge and terminology. But this might be fairly advanced for those of you who need some more practice in English. So just try to understand what you can. And then also if it's too easy, tell me it's too easy and you'd like more difficult content. We can also adjust that way. So today we would talk about a really basic part of chemistry, which is atoms. So atoms are the smallest building block of matter. And when I say matter, I just mean stuff, anything. This table, this computer, it's all made of matter. We as humans, we're all made of matter. So matter is stuff, and atoms are the smallest unit of matter. Does anyone know what a molecule is? Does anyone know what a molecule is?
Molecule is a bit bigger thingy that contains atoms inside.
Good, perfect, yes. So a molecule is just something that contains multiple atoms. So
Yes.
You can write that. You can write that.
yes, sorry, I was trying to type into the Verbling classes, but it looks like that's not working today. So I'll be using the other chat box.
Okay.
There we go, and this should hopefully work. Tell me if you can see this. So atoms are the smallest unit. A molecule is something that has multiple atoms. It has more than one atom in it.
Thanks,
So
Libby.
example of, no problem. An example of a, can someone give me an example of a molecule?
H2O.
All right, good. H2O is the classic example. H2O is what substance? What is
It's
H2O?
water.
Okay, water. And what's CO2?
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Yes. So water and carbon dioxide are two of the most basic molecules. You can also have extremely complex molecules. So Russell asks if zinc is a molecule. Zinc would be an example of what we call an element. So elements are basically the same type of atom. So hydrogen is an element, helium is an element, zinc is an element. So that means that it's something that's made up of all the same kind of atom. So zinc and iron are elements, but they're not molecules. Good. S2O4, so that would be sulfur tetroxide. Yes, that's a molecule. And then when you get into something more like wood, then you're dealing with a lot more complex compounds that are put together. So a molecule refers to something like H2O or CO2 that's made of a set combination of atoms that we know about. So atoms are the most basic. Go ahead and bigger complexes like things like proteins, things like proteins, DNA, all that biology stuff. When you make it smaller, it'll all come down to things like that. Those are way complex. So they still have atoms in them, but something like fire consists of a variety of atoms, but also a lot of other electromagnetic forces. When you bring in electricity, it gets a little bit more complicated. So we're going to stick to some pretty basic stuff today. All right, so let's go back into the structure of the atom. So let me think. All right, so within an atom, there are 3 types of particles. Does anyone know the names of the particles that make up an atom?
Electrons, neutrons, and protons.
Good. Okay. Glenn, awesome job. So atoms are made of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Okay. So good. So those are the 3 parts that make up an atom. An atom is also made of a positively charged nucleus being orbited by negative charge. Positively charged nucleus orbited by negative charge. So then, yes, good. The kernel, the nucleus, is positively charged. The nucleus has 2 different types of particles that make it up. Which between electrons, protons, and neutrons, which ones are in the nucleus?
Neutrons.
Which ones are in the nucleus? Yes, so the nucleus is made up of neutrons and protons, and the negative charge that's spinning around it like this, those are the electrons. Okay, so protons are positively charged. What about neutrons? Do neutrons have a charge?
No.
No.
Haven't charged.
Correct. So neutrons have no charge, and then electrons are what?
Negatively charged.
Yes. Electrons are negatively charged. So electrons are negative. If the whole atom has no net charge, that means that the atom as a whole has no charge. What does that mean about the number of protons compared to the number of electrons? For an atom to have no charge, how does the number of protons need to compare to the number of electrons?
The same number.
Yes, yes,
equal?
that's exactly right, Jerome. So they have to be equal. So in a neutral atom, that means an atom with no charge, the number of protons equals the number of electrons. Okay, good. So there was a guy, his name was Niels Bohr, and he was the one who originally came up with this idea of atomic structure. There were a couple of guys before him, Rutherford, some other people, I can't remember, who started to figure out that there were sort of two types of charge and that the atom was made of both of these. Niels Bohr was the original person who came up with the idea of this positively charged nucleus surrounded by orbiting negative charge. And he imagined that the electrons orbited the nucleus in a similar way to how the planets orbit the sun. And so he called the different levels of electrons orbitals. So some electrons are closer to the nucleus in smaller orbitals. Some electrons are farther away from the nucleus in larger orbitals. We have since found out that this model is not actually accurate. The shape of the orbitals is not necessarily a circle or a sphere, but there are a lot of different orbital shapes, and actually on a more complex level, we now consider orbitals to be an area of probability. So has anyone ever heard of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle? Has anyone ever heard of this principle? Okay, good. I love this. This is maybe my favorite scientific law.
No.
So this guy Heisenberg, he was trying to figure out what we're doing. He was trying to figure out electron. What are the electrons doing around this nucleus? Why are they going where they're going? And basically he found that it's possible to determine an electron's position in space and its velocity, so its speed, where it's going. It's impossible to find its position and its velocity, so you know how fast it's going, or you know where it is, but you can never know both. And that's the way that we are physically able to look at atoms. So the very simple way of stating the Heisenberg uncertainty principle is that you can't know everything. It's impossible to know everything because we're limited in the way that we can observe the world. So basically when you shine a light on something, that means you can see it. If I shine a flash at you in the dark, I can see you. But you're probably going to change your behavior because so maybe if we were walking together in the dark and I took a flashlight and I shined the flashlight in your eyes, you would stop walking and say, hey, Libby, stop shining that flashlight in my eyes. So by trying to observe you in the dark, I changed your behavior. The same thing happens when we look at electrons. We actually change their behavior. So it's impossible to look at everything because we are limited by the way we can observe them. So the Heisenberg uncertainty principle I use it to apply to a lot of things. I use it to mean that whenever you look at something, you change it. So you never really know what's actually going in because just by observing, you change what happens. Have you guys heard the expression, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear, does it make a sound? Before? No. So we have an expression in English that says if a, can you guys hear me? Oh.
Not very well.
Libby, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't understand anything.
Okay.
So sorry. What does the subject here?
Chemistry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Still, is it still choppy?
No, it's much better.
Okay. Sorry, I'm using a wired internet connection, so I should not be experiencing any problems. I'm not sure why it's having trouble, but can you hear me now normally?
Yes, better.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. We stopped when I was talking about Heisenberg. Yes.
You're gone again.
It's bad again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do because I'm literally plugged into the wall.
Do you have any
Sure.
other devices?
No, I only have my iPhone. I don't think I can use Google Hangouts on that.
No, I mean maybe some other device download something.
I'm not sure why it's experiencing. I can hear you guys totally fine. I'm having no problems hearing, I don't think, so. I don't know.
You use iPhone?
I don't think the iPhone has this capability, unfortunately.
No, it doesn't. You won't be able to use Google Plus on iPhone.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I mean, I can try to just type some stuff. I won't be able to be as efficient, but I can try to type for you. I'll just try to log out and then log in really quickly. So I'll be right back. Don't worry. I'll be right back.
All right. See you.
Okay.
Hi, Libby.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Thank you. And better, I really not.
It's still bad.
Still bad.
Oh, darn, shoot. Okay. I mean, I guess one thing I can do is I can go to a different place that has different internet. So can you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
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 Okay. So I can go to somewhere with different internet. It will take me about 5 minutes to get to that other building. So if you would like, I can give you a couple of articles to read while I'm gone. One of them is about
That's good.
Heisenberg. So yeah, I just posted one article in the chat box about Heisenberg, and the beginning part is the most important. And then here's an article on atomic structure.
What's the link?
And then when I get, it's in the box that says chat, so the top left box. I can't, I'm not able to use the Verbling classes box right now for some reason. So just check in the chat area. I've posted 3 different articles, one on Heisenberg, one on atomic structure, and then the third one is a quiz we're going to do together when I get back online in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Good? Sounds good? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this, and I'll hopefully have better internet in a few minutes. All right. See you guys soon.
See you.